The Death of Major Peirson, 6 January 1781, by John Singleton Copley, was first exhibited in May 1784, at the Great Room, on 28 Haymarket in London. According to Richard Saunders, the day before its public exhibition, the canvas was sent to Buckingham Palace, where George III viewed it for 3 hours. The painting's medium is oil on canvas, and the dimensions are 2790 by 3920 millimeters. On the night of January 5th, 1781, French forces led by Baron de Roulecourt invaded Jersey, an island off the coast of England. This invasion was part of the Anglo-Saxon War, a war that occurred between France and Great Britain at the same time as the American Revolution, which saw the French supporting the seceding colonies. The painting portrays the valiant defense headed by Major Francis Peirson, who disregarded the surrender of his superior, Major Moise Courbet. Unfortunately, Peirson was shot and killed by a French sharpshooter during the heat of the battle. At the center of the painting, we see a group of British troops supporting the now limp body of Major Peirson, with a British Union Jack flying above them. To the left, we catch a glimpse of a black soldier, whose identity is that of Pearson's servant Pompey, firing at the French troops in front of them. In the bottom left corner, we see an injured company drummer gesturing towards the slain Peirson. On the other side, we see a family fleeing from the crossfire of the battle, as well as a slain British soldier lying peacefully on the ground. In the background, among all the buildings, we see the French troops in their white attire, surrounded by smoke, and seemingly on the brink of a retreat, with a slain Frenchman, who can be presumed to be Pearson's shooter, in the middle of them. Directly behind the French is a statue of King George II, the king before King George III. In the top left corner, what could be easily missed are British troops situated on top of the hill, firing at an unseen French enemy. According to one critic, the chorus of praise reached all the way to the Buckingham Palace, describing this painting.
Benjamin West traveled from colonial Philadelphia to Rome in the year of 1760. He would then visit London 3 years later. Upon Benjamin West's stay in London, he decided to remain in England, where he soon became King George III's principal history painter. Benjamin West's painting, The Battle of Hogue, was described by a London's newspaper review of the 1780 Royal Academy exhibition stated that the Battle of Hogue exceeds all that ever came from Mr. West's pencil. When Vice Admiral George Rooke stands on the left side of the boat, it symbolizes his heroic command with his sword raised. What the artist is also showing in this painting, despite the admiral being in the thick of battle, he gave orders without any sense of doubt. Now towards the right of the artwork, we see a Frenchman deserting his aircraft with its fleur-de-lis motif. The Frenchman would not only lose his aircraft, but he would also end up losing his wig as well. And because of that, he becomes an object of ridicule in this art piece. When West parts the foreground's thick smoke, it reveals the French flagship beached in the center distance. In this painting, the royal sun is here imaginatively refloated, only to be run against the cliffs so that West might better symbolize the French defeat. But in reality, the royal sun actually sunk 3 days before the encounter happened.